Today we will speak about my Spanish translator, who is my friend also, and I would like to tell you her life, her story, and possibly how we met. I prepared a point on the paper. Yeah, I have a paper because I prefer paper than a mobile or anything. To be clear, I'm like an old version of this, but we will not discuss this, okay? So let's go on the question which I asked her because I made an interview with her time ago. So I have a lot of 10 questions on her actually, and she answered me. And it's really very interesting because, as you know, she's also a foreigner. She's from Mexico, as a Latin girl, and I'm from Europe. So sometimes we are foreigners, we see some things differently, but sometimes we see them the same. So it's like a big contrast. So let's go for a question. The first one which I asked her was, why did she decide to come to Egypt? And she told her story that in Mexico she was married and she gets divorced and she felt alone and lonely in the life and she wants someone. And one day, because it was a time when the Facebook actually started, so she met one Egyptian guy on the Facebook. They were speaking, possibly fall in love, and she come to Egypt because of him, to Alexandria, the same place as I live now. And she stayed together for some years, maybe, but she had a lot of problems with her mother-in-law, and then she got divorced. But she told that she fell in love to Egypt since the very beginning. Since the first day she came to Egypt, she fell in love to this country so much that she felt like she is here at home. And this is the same which I had actually the same feeling. Since the first day I knew that I am back home, even I never was here. But a lot of foreigners has this feeling. We don't know why, we cannot explain it, but it's how it is. For sure we have this feeling and it's amazing, and I know that a lot of Egyptians cannot understand it and possibly will never understand, but you have to accept this, that we have it. Okay, let's move on. Second question was, how many years does she live in Egypt? So she told for 8 years she lived here, and when she get a divorce from the Alexandrian man, so she decided to stay in Egypt. And for good luck, since the very beginning, she was working in Egypt, firstly in Alexandria as an English teacher. It's also a very good point for you to know if you are a foreigner and want to come to Egypt. So the first job offer which you possibly will get will be an English teacher. It's like a safe job, you will get it anytime for a kind of not bad money for you as a foreigner, let's say. But then she divorced, she had another job, she needed maybe more money, I guess. She was a nanny, she was a maid, and then she get a job offer as a tourist guide in Cairo. So she moved to Cairo because of the job, and there she met another man, Egyptian man, and she get married again, and she's with this man till now, and they are very happy and they love each other so much and everything is alright. So as you see, it's not if it's Egyptian or American or Mexican, it's about the person itself, as I always try to tell you and always explain you. It's a very good point. Okay, and as I told you, she answered she feel Egypt is her home, and her wish is that she will never go back to her country, and that's the wish which is even my personal wish. I wish the same. Really, I do. Third question is, are you working in Egypt? That's what I told you right now. She told that she's since the very, very beginning, she never was dependent on the man with the money, absolutely. She always had her own income, and she made the job, as I told you, and the last job actually, which she's doing right now, and I can't forget this, it's her own job which she has here on Facebook. She has her own Facebook page called Latina in Cairo, and she is doing the same as I do. She tried to describe Egypt to the foreign people in the truest light. the truth. She wanna show how it really is. The street, the food, the people, the manners, the habit, everything here in Egypt. So she has a Facebook page where she has right now around 100,000 followers. It's a huge number, and she's a very good businesswoman, and she knows how to attract the people and how to do this job. I have to say that I'm learning this from her till now. She's like really someone who I wanna teach from. And right now she's starting even her own YouTube by the same name, Latina in Cairo. And about the YouTube, I wanna tell you that, as I told you, she's trying to describe the Egypt really, how is it, and mostly she interact with the people and take a video with the people, speak with them. And my YouTube is a little bit opposite. I am a little bit based on the stories, love stories, on the calm, at the home, because I have to tell you, I'm honestly like afraid to take videos on the street and with some other people. But she's not afraid, and it's really very perfect, very nice, much better than I. But I have this block inside of me that they will look at me badly. They think that I'm crazy if I take some video because they don't know who I am, especially into the Niqab. So first you follow her YouTube, because you can learn much more than from my YouTube. She has really much public videos, and it's very nice to see the Egypt how it is. Okay, so follow her for sure. Then, okay, now the question I asked her, yes, negative experience in Egypt. And she said that she had one bad experience, and it was that one man attacked her on the street in front of her house. She didn't say how exactly, but attack. And it's interesting that she said that she called the police, and the police helped her because she's the foreigner. So the police told her, it's a shame on our country, we will first try to help you. They already searched for the boy, but they didn't find him. However, except the police, her neighbors, when they know that this happened, they always try to care about her much more. Like a doorman was always watching her. If she go to her flat safe, if this doesn't happen, they ask her how is she, if she needs something, some help. This is something which you will never find in Europe. And this is one of the points why we love Egypt, that the people are helping each other here. That if you scream, the people will notice, they will look at you, they will try to know what's going on and help you. But in Europe, and I have to tell you that this I saw by my own eyes, one man fell down on the street. Really, he was some kind of ill. But the people in Europe was going around him and no one helped him. Possibly they think that he was drunk or anything, but no one cared. They was passing and no one cared. So this is the look of Europe and Egypt. That's why we love Egypt. Really, that's why we do love Egypt. Okay. Next question will be, what is her opinion about Islam? What's her opinion about Islam? Okay. She's saying, yes, that she is a Muslim for 10 years. And I asked her, how did you become Muslim actually? Who told you about Islam? Even I was sure that her two husbands was telling her about Islam. But she told me that actually a poor people was the one who teach her Islam. So I was like thinking about it, and subhanallah how it is. She didn't find a good Islam in the rich people, in the well-being people, but in the poor people she found a good heart, and they can explain her to Islam how it really is, and because of them she became Muslim. Really, subhanallah. But she said also that she's not kind of Muslim who still wear even a hijab, who's praying or reading Quran a lot. I'm sure she just pray and she wanna improve so much, but she had a good point actually. She was telling me, why do people judge, for example, on me, I'm a foreigner, and even I am Muslim, I don't wear a hijab, when, for example, the people who are praying all the time, maybe after they finish to pray, they go to make something very bad, some haram. And on the contrary, she maybe doesn't wear a hijab, but she's very good in the action, in the deeds, in her life. So that's her opinion about it. Okay, let's move on. Then number 6 question. She's married again to Egyptian man, so what's the relation with his family? I asked the question because I want to know if it's really only because she can understand the Egyptian man, or if it was only about her previous man. As I told you, she had a problem with the mother-in-law. And well, she told me that her relations with his family now are really perfect, that his mom loves her so much and she loves her, and she loves even his sister. So as you see, it was only like some kind of people. If you met a bad person, it will be always bad. But it doesn't mean that all of them are bad, and it's not about the culture at all, or the country. So, question number 7. How she describes Egyptian people. And this, her answer kind of really shocked me, because she told not friendly as a Latin people. I'm reading it because I want to tell it really accurate as she told it. And she told, I found hard face to smile, but indeed they are very nice people. And this question or answer I really, as a European, hardly disagree with, because I'm from like the middle of the Europe, around Germany if you know, and the people there are very cold. We are very cold. Like when we smile, it must be for a reason. We don't smile like for nothing. Like, hey, how are you? And I'm smiling. No, it must have really a reason why we smile. But when I came to Egypt, I saw some warm people. They were so friendly, so smiling at each other, so helping. But she said exactly the opposite. So this is the difference of the European and the Latin people, even if we are foreigners. But it's how is it? Okay, number 8. Is Egypt dangerous for non-Muslim people? I ask it because why? A lot of foreign people are always afraid to come to Egypt, especially if they are not Muslim. They are afraid we will, not we, like the Egyptian as a Muslim people, they will harm them, maybe kill them, or for the girls they don't wear a hijab, so they will attack them or something like that. And because she lives in the middle of Cairo, so she say non-Muslim are safer here. Agnabiya and foreign people are a star in Egypt, and that's true. I agree with it. Please, if you are foreign and you don't wear a hijab, you don't want to wear as a girl or a man, doesn't matter at all, but don't be afraid to come to Egypt. Cairo or Alexandria, you are absolutely safe here. And she's right, Egyptians love the foreign people, and if they know that you are foreign, they will love you so much, and they will always help you with anything you wish. Maybe the only thing which can happen to you that they wanna take a photo with you on the street, maybe to get to know you, like for fun, but they will really love you so much. But I don't know why the tourists are afraid. Maybe because I know that in the tourist area are happening a bad thing. Okay? Why? I was speaking about it a lot of time actually in my videos, even in my book. Because the tourist places are not that safe. I guess it should be, but it's not. Because they are working there like poor people, not so well educated. And of course, I guess if I want to hurt someone, like some foreigner, so I will go to the tourist places where I know they are there. It's a good opportunity for you to rob you there, because you trust the place and it's a track. So I don't like tourist place in Egypt, to be honest. I was there twice. I don't really like it, and it has nothing in common with Egypt at all. Please, if you want to see a real Egypt, how the people are or how they live, go out from the tourist place and don't be afraid. Go to see the real life and trust the people. Of course, be careful about your stuff, about yourself, but nothing will happen to you if you will be careful and trust yourself, so nothing will happen. Okay, and number 9. What do you like or hate about Egypt? It's a good question. So she say, I hate the harassment and girls being criticized for her clothes. And she asked a good question. Why don't you educate guys to be gentlemen? And this is a tricky question which you can accuse me very hard with. I know, please, if you're Egyptian and watch this video, so calm down for a second, and I will try to explain my own opinion. She might be right about it. I guess there should be, the men behaved maybe in this case much more, to more respect. Even the girls decide to be dressed badly, he should like accept or respect more, because it's her own decision, or the parents' decision, or the father's decision, but not yours as a like unknown man. But I believe also that if the girl should be educated how to be like a good modest girl, how to dress, how to speak, how to behave, like both of them should be grown up as a gentleman at the end. That's what I think will be really very good, really very nice. So in this answer I cannot agree with this so much, but for sure her opinion, she is still the foreign in Egypt, she has right to think so. So number 10, or what's your opinion about Egyptian women? Are they treated badly? Yes. A lot of people think, the European, I will speak now about the European, think that Egyptian women are as a slave because they are home, so we are thinking they are slave, they cannot go to work, and the men try to be always men on them and treat them badly and don't buy them anything like this, and that's not true at all. Here's only one rule which she confirmed, and I'm gonna read again to listen. She told, at home they are queens, the women. Please listen, queens. But on the street, the men are the leaders. And that's true. The man in Egypt has to be leader on the street if he has the wife or child. Because if something will happen to the wife or child on the street, so he is responsible and he is going to be punished on them. Okay? By God, by law, by the country, by the people, by everything. It's a lot of complicated. And the man here is responsible for bringing the money to the home, to provide you the home, to provide you the life actually. So you have to give something to the man in return. You have to respect him at least on the street. But at home, they are the queens, and yeah, the man has a responsibility to make the wife or the woman comfortable in the life or in the home. Like whatever she wish, he should provide her, he should bring her. They are like this Egyptian, and it's a system which is really working. So if you as a foreigner, don't try to go and try to change it or speak badly about it. Why? They are happy like this, and I see it. They are happy and I am happy, so, and even Vanessa is happy like this. So don't try to speak about this badly. We are not slaves, they are not slaves, they are not treating them badly, they don't beat them as you think, they are not slaves. They are really queens. Trust me, they are. Okay, and it was the last question, and now I have for you the final question. And it is, how did I met Vanessa actually? And why did I met her? And it's a kind of long story, how did I met her. But let's say you know that I have my own blog and I was writing in articles. Well, 1 year ago I was in Europe, living in Europe, and I tried to myself, I will forget about my blog because I'm not in Egypt anymore, so I don't want to write about it, or I don't have even any ideas what to write. Because of course when you are in Egypt, the ideas coming to you. But if you're away, it's like hard to stay on track. You have different life now. So I didn't remove the blog, but I let it be. I didn't care anymore. Then I found on Facebook by luck that someone is translating my articles to Spanish language. And I was thinking like, oh my god, it's a steal for sure. He wanna steal my blog, my posts. What should I do? But then I saw that in the post she always put my name. So I thought, okay, if she put my name, I don't really mind, but I didn't care. But I was watching her like half year like this, then suddenly she write me on my Facebook, hey, I need more articles from you, I cannot find any more. Like I finished all what you had. So I was like, hey, who are you actually, why you need my articles? So we get in talk. She told me that she's doing the same job or the same idea on the Facebook as I wish to do always. And to describe the Egypt in the shape of light and the truth and how it really is. But she make it for the Latin people and I for the European. So we were speaking, then we link up and we thought we'll start like to write more the articles and she'll translate more and she'll provide me photos and videos. Actually, a lot of photos and videos from Cairo, what you can see on my Facebook, is from her actually. So yeah, I know a lot of people ask it me like, hey, your Facebook page is for English people or for Spanish people or Egyptian. And I have like kind of mixed it because, and it's because of Vanessa, and I want to thank her so much because she actually rebacked me to this job. If I didn't met her, I will not care about Egypt anymore and I will not write, and maybe I will not move back to Egypt at all. Like, she was the reason she rebacked me to the work. So if you like my work, you have to thanks to Vanessa. It's really her job. Well, so that's how we start to work. Then we was thinking we should write some ebook about to help the woman, because it was the time when all the embassy in Egypt was declaring, please stop marrying Egyptian men because there's so much cases, bad cases, and the girl like didn't see, didn't care. So we had to do something. So we decided to write the ebook, as I don't fall in love with Egyptian men, and that's the reason why I choose the name, to wake up the girls, not to insult the Egyptian men. The book is actually about how to end in a marriage with a man, Egyptian man, but successful and a marriage, because a lot of foreign women end up in a relationship without marriage, and then it's so complicated the cases are really bad. I have to tell you, I have every single day some bad story from the girl writing me her story and asking me what should I do now, and mostly it's too late to give her even any advice. So that's why we wrote a book to help the woman, and it turned out that we were successful in this and we already saved some life. So we should be proud of this point of this move. And Vanessa, of course, translated to Spanish language, and we provide some book even for free to the people. So it's not like we wanted to just gain the money, no way. We really wanted to help. Well, and because of Vanessa and this book, then I met my Polish translator, Joanna, then my Arabian translator, like Egyptian translator, Rania. And so my Facebook page became in 4 languages. 1, 2, 3, no, because, yes, 3. Sorry, no, 4 yes, 4 languages, and so that's why maybe you can be confused when you write in different languages, but we have to do it because we have a lot of mix of people, and not all people speak English, not all people speak Arabic, not all Spanish, so we have to mix it like that. Okay, that's maybe all. Yes, at the end, yes, the last point, I decided with Vanessa to make a YouTube. But we have 2 YouTubes, mine and her. I'll tell you again. For her, Latina and Cairo. For me, the Niqab girl. By our name, by our logos. You will find out very easy. So please subscribe to our channel and support us. And it's very important to support us because we do this job for you. And if as much as you follow us and subscribe to us, we will do more job. We will provide more videos, more photos, more articles. But without you, it will not work, okay? You have to help us and we give you more. That's how the work is working actually. So that's all. I finished my speech. Thank you so much for watching this streaming. And since this day we will do streaming every single week. I know that I didn't, but now I realize it's the time to start to do it and to interact with you more, to more discuss. If you have any question on me, write it to the comment. I will try to answer you my best. I promise. You can ask anything, I don't mind. Feel free to ask. Or you can write me to my email, ancientegypt2016 google.com, and waiting for your question or ideas. Thank you again for watching and have a nice night, good night, and see you next time. Bye!